Hello friends, today we are going to talk about glycolysis. Glycolysis is the partial oxidation of the glucose into pyruvic acid, or you can say the cascade of reactions or conversion of the glucose into two molecules of pyruvic acid is glycolysis. It occurs in cytoplasm of the cell. It is found in the all living organism. And this scheme of glycolysis was given by Imden, Meyerhoff and partner. So it's called as AMP pathway. Sometimes it's called as AMP pathway. So for glycolysis, we always start with glucose, which is either derived from sucrose in plant cells, which is the end product of photosynthesis, or from carbohydrates, stored carbohydrates, example starch. First we will look at the whole series of reactions, which are 10 in number. Then we will talk about key features of the glycolysis. So what first happens? Yeah, you have to remember the two things, ATP and NADH. In this cascade of reactions, there are many steps where ATP is gained or lost. So we have to always keep in mind where is ATP is gained and lost. First in the first step of reaction is the phosphorylation. Second step is isomerization. So what happens here is that sucrose is a dimer of glucose and fructose. So first glucose is converted into glucose 6-phosphate, then isomerizes to fructose 6-phosphate. From here, the fructose and glucose have common pathway. So what happened for the fructose 6-phosphate again get phosphorylated to form fructose 1,6 bisphosphate. Now from here the reactions get changes. Fructose 1,6-phosphate change to phosphoglycerol aldehyde, PGL, phosphoglycerol aldehyde, and which is a 3-carbon compound, and it is in equilibrium with dihydroxyacetone phosphate, DHAP. Now this phosphoglycerol aldehyde is converted to 1,3-bisphosphoglycerate, or you can say BPGA, bisphosphoglycerate. There is a very important things which I don't. In phosphorylation always a kinase enzyme is used, so we can say the hexokinase is used here. Isomerase, again another kinase is used here. So what happens? ATP is utilized here because the phosphate, the phosphate part is came from ATP. This ADP used this name. Again ADP from ATP. Sorry, from here. ATP is converted into ADP diphosphate, and one of the phosphate is come here, 1,6-bisphosphate, because this is a 6-carbon compound. You can remember also this 1,6 from this 6-carbon compound, or you can relate it for quick. 1,3-bisphosphoglycerate acid is converted into 3-phosphoglyceric acid. You can see here that 1,3-bisphosphoglycolic acid is since converted into, this is also 3 carbon compound, is converted into 3-phosphoglyceric acid. It means that this one phosphate is removed from here and it is converted into ATP. We also remember that since these compounds are 3 carbons, so these reactions takes place in 2 times. So it equals to 6 carbon ATP. 3-phosphate isomerase, again 2-phosphoglyceric acid. This phosphoglyceric acid is converted into phosphoenol pyruvate, from where in this conversion phosphoglyceric acid to phosphoenol pyruvate, a water molecule is removed from phosphoglyceric acid, and this phosphoenol pyruvate is converted into pyruvate. As we can see there, phosphoenol pyruvic acid is converted into pyruvic acid or pyruvate. Then this has been moved, which comes to ADP and converts to ATP. So in 2 we have to multiply these reaction by 2 because these are 3 carbon compounds, as we can see here. From here these get converted into 3 carbon compound and reaction get coupled, or you can say occurred in 2 times.